Reality Team TV. We back. We back. Jalisa, Denice, how you doing, darling?
Good, I'm good.
How you feeling today?
Today I'm good, I'm good.
Yeah, you're really good, yeah?
Yeah.
Today's a good day.
It is.
Today's a good day, like to even get straight into it, obviously, thank you first and foremost. Thank you for blessing us with your presence, onto the red chair. I've been looking for, this is one of them ones that I've been looking forward to, like having this conversation. So thank you for blessing us. Like, how's life going in general, man? How is reality? How's your reality going?
Reality is good, but life does life sometimes, like, real hard, you know what I mean? But I'm not complaining. It's just some things are challenging, but just so long as I'm growing, I keep moving, I'm okay. Like, you know what I mean? I'm enjoying life.
Yeah. Do you 2024? Like how's your year going?
2024 has been good. Like, I've done a lot of things I've never done before. Like, I headlined my first show.
Congratulations. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you. I released my first EP as well. So it's like first part of the year, it was like pretty much just go time. So I've loved it, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's been a grind.
Yeah, it's been nice. There's been certain times I've done things I'm like, no, am I supposed to do it? Like, am I supposed to be here, kind of thing? But you get through it and you're like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah, that's a good thing. You get past the hurdle.
Do you know what I mean? Yeah.
Why, like, music, like, why music? Obviously, after speaking to you for a little bit off camera, obviously, like, you give me the vibe of, like, you could have done literally anything, there's so many things that you could have actually done. Like, why music? Why did you choose to pursue music?
I don't know. From when I was young, I loved music. Like, when you used to get the cassette tapes and stuff. So if I had a favorite song, I'd put it in the cassette player. I'm rewinding it. I'm writing down all the words to it. I'm learning the song. Then I learned if you put tissue paper in the sides of it, you could record over it. Right. So then I started making my own songs from when I was like really young. And then in school, I started writing basically I took a Michael Jackson song because my school was closing down at the time. I took a Michael Jackson song. I rewrote the lyrics that are like our funding day thing. So it's like from really young, I've just like taken songs, reworked it, and it's just been in me from young.
Okay, yeah, even that takes a skill to do.
Thank you.
Yeah.
We had like, do you guys remember like when we went through like a little period of people doing other people's covers? Like, do you remember when people used to go like on YouTube and they used to perform, for example, like Sam Smith and all of these, like singers.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Do you remember like used to have other singers basically singing their songs, and a lot of people got discovered that way.
Okay.
Yeah. Did you ever? So you never really done anyone's cover? Literally just used to be like covers of other people's music.
Do you know what it is? I do snippets of it. I've never done an entire song.
Yeah.
But I'll just take like my favorite part from somebody's song and I'll sing over it. Like, that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just snippet.
So even like, when did you start so your music, like literally, like you write your own stuff, you never have no ghostwriters or people helping you writing whatever. Okay. How do you see, like with obviously like what we were saying earlier as well, like sometimes you get away when you're gonna look in to either record an EP or like a project, like you said, sometimes you literally like you don't listen to other people's music, so that obviously you can basically just focus on your own sound. Like, have you always been like that, or you got to say, or basically just started happening as times went by?
In the beginning, like, I wasn't really on social media. I've never really been a social media person in the beginning. Like, I'm quite a homebody in it. Like, I keep to myself. That's just me. But as I started using it, I was still able to like write my songs, still be able to be on social media. But the more I did it, the less I was being creative, if that made sense.
Yeah.
So it's like, okay, if I'm going to work on something, I need to go away and come back. And I know that's not really the best approach for social media because they say consistency is key. But I figure if I go away and I work on something really good, then I come back, I've got something worth your time to show you. So if you see me go quiet, that's why.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, like,
your creativity.
yeah, and pull it all out before I show it to everybody.
Like the music business as well, yeah? Because basically, when we have some of these conversations, yeah, sometimes it's like, we try. We don't do it on purpose, but if possible, through these conversations to give people some game or education in terms of like the music business, innit? Because obviously you guys, one of the good thing about this generation basically is like there's a lot of information in it. A lot of people have gone in buildings like record label buildings, and a lot of people have done like music business, and some people have done good business and some people have done bad business, right? So it's like that's why on here, like when I speak to a lot of music artists, I like to try to talk about different aspects of like the business side of things, right?
Okay.
Because eventually, again, like you know, when you start making big money and signing different things or whatever, the business side of things is really, really gonna kick in it.
Yeah.
So it's like for you, even personally, like, do you at the moment, like, are you just focused on the music, or you kind of like, you try to educate yourself when it comes to the business side of the music as well?
See, the thing is, it's like I was never business orientated when it came to music. For me, it's because I love making music so much. I never really thought about, all right, how am I going to sell it and things like that. But I remember watching Pharrell in an interview, and he was pretty much like, if you're going to do music, but you're not going to feel like doing the business side of it, you're going to make yourself a victim of the industry. Do you know what I mean? And I really took that in, and I was like, okay, well, how do I tackle this? And I'm still at that point where I'm like, okay, but my marketing needs to be as much effort as I'm putting into my music. So for now, it's like, let me focus on the song. Let me do the best I can do with the song and like all the categories, the visuals, everything like that. Then it's completely blitzing marketing and figuring out how do I get it before the right people.
Yeah, because the music, man, like we said, because a lot of people, we've had these conversations, or even heard people say, I've got a bad deal, this and that. Like, let's face it, anything in life, if you really want to be successful at it, you're going to get to a point where it's like the business side comes into play, you got what I'm saying? And yeah, man, like how are you, like obviously we spoke just briefly about management, and you said obviously you're totally independent and whatnot. Like moving forward, because again, with these conversations, you just never know who might be watching or whatever. Are you open to management, or right now you just want to just focus on doing your own thing?
I think like for me, I love to learn, innit? So I'd always love to be around people that know more than me, because I don't really know anything when it comes to that side of anything. So when it comes to like mentoring and management, I'm more than game for it, so long as it doesn't restrict my creativity. That's the only thing. Yeah, that's it.
And talk about just a quick one. The word you said, complication, yeah? I'm gonna turn this into kind of like a little segment when I speak to certain music artists, yeah? I feel like, and I've said this numerous times, so I'm gonna say it again though, because I think it's important. Like, some up and coming music artists, yeah, they overthink the process. Some of them, like some people who think, when I record a song, I need a video, I need it to sound this way. Like there's so many obviously different little things that comes with releasing a song, yeah? And like, are you one of them people that maybe the word being a perfectionist is maybe it's not the word, because it's cool, it's good to be a perfectionist within your craft. But would you say, like, are you one of them people that sometimes when it comes to releasing, like you overthink the process sometimes, or you just basically like you just get a date in your head and you say, you know what, I'm gonna drop it? Like, what type of artist are you when it comes to releasing?
When it comes to releasing, because I love music's my first love, art's my second love. So like I love animation, I love film, I love things like that. So it's like once I'm done with the music, I'm excited now to do the videos, I'm excited now to do all like the little clips and stuff. That's me. So it's like I try not to overcomplicate it, but I have so many ideas, and it's like I feel like if I don't put my ideas out with the song, then they get shelved. And they never see the light of day. So I'm just like, I do overcomplicate things just a little bit,
Just a little bit, yeah?
A little bit.
Oh, good.
First person I know that says they like animation.
Oh, is it? Yeah, I love it.
Like manga or just...
I grew up on manga. I was a bit of a Disney fan, but now I think DreamWorks is taking it for me. So, yeah.
Nice, man.
Yeah, anime sounds... over the years, obviously, so many times people talk about it, but it's one of them things that for me, I'm procrastinating, innit?
Okay.
I always say I'm gonna get to it, but you know that there's so many different things these days that you can just tap into, innit?
You say that in general, especially with movies on Netflix. Right?
Yeah, so many different things to just catch up on. You get me? So when I talk about like your family, what does your family think about your music?
Oh, my family is like full game for my music. Like,
Come on.
yeah, they always tell me just don't stop doing what you're doing. They know me as well. They know I won't stop.
Yeah.
Like, and yeah, from young I've been really creative. So it's just like, just Jalisa, just follow your heart. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Even if I do other things on the side, just don't stop this.
Yeah.
Because they know I wouldn't be happy if I didn't do what I set out to do.
Yeah, because that's your passion.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they're gonna get behind you.
Exactly.
So.
Like these TV shows, you know, like X Factor, The Voice, basically all of these TV shows that we used to tap into.
Mm-hmm.
Do you guys think, because obviously I don't really watch them anymore, innit? Like I just do my own thing. Obviously, social media gave us options, innit? What we watch, innit? Whenever we want to watch. Like, you as a music artist, do you, like, would you ever consider going to one of those shows? Or do you, what are your thoughts on those shows?
I actually tried that route before I went to do my music by myself.
Talk to us.
So, I did the X Factor auditions. First time I was like mad nervous, it didn't go well. Second time it was better, but I was like, even I wouldn't have put me through because again my nerves got the better of me. Third time I went with my brother at the time, and I went in the booth, mad nervous, but this time I was like, this is my third time. If I don't get this right this time, I'm not coming back. Do you know what I mean? So I sang a song. I sang Tamia. And I remember the other contestants being in the booth. And when I sing, sometimes I'm not aware of how loud I sing. So I was in the booth, I was singing, and I didn't realize I was singing so loud, everybody else had stopped. So I thought, okay, maybe this is the time I'm going to get through. And I didn't get through. And my brother was like, it was the best you ever sang, so don't be so hard on yourself. So I was like, okay, cool. So that kind of knocked my confidence a little bit because I was thinking, okay, maybe I'm more in my head and it's not what I'm thinking it is. So I took a back seat for a little while, maybe like a year or two. Then I went for The Voice. Did Amy Winehouse. And the other people in the room, they was like, I think you're going to get this one. And I was like, yeah. Because after X Factor, I was like, okay, I'm pretty much used to this now. It's cool.
Yeah.
And then there was like, no one from the room is going through. So I was just like, okay, cool. So I was like, this is not for me. I don't think it's going to work. So I was just like, from now on, I'm just going to write my own music. And I'm just going to put it out and see where it goes.
Do you, like, you see them TV shows, yeah? I think maybe agenda is the wrong word, but I feel like they've got their own structure to a certain degree. I feel like, again, this is not conspiracy theories or nothing like that. It's just an open conversation as a consumer. I feel like X Factor, Britain's Got Talent, all of these shows, they've got their own formula. And I feel like, because over the years, like, even all of us in here, yeah, we can, you can imagine, you can remember like, there's some shows that you see someone and you think they have to go through and they don't go through. Do you get what I'm trying to say? Like, all of us have seen, like, in these shows, you see someone who's so good for whatever reason, but they don't go through because they didn't vote or whatever. So I feel like maybe that aspect of things maybe kind of like puts off certain music artists, because it's like, if I was a music artist and I'm thinking, if I go there, even if I'm dope, whatever, if I don't align with the agenda or with the structure of how the show is meant to run, I'm never going to go through regardless of how dope I am. But there's the other side. The other side is like exposure.
Yeah.
You understand? You can go there and, because once again, like on X Factor, so many people didn't win X Factor, but they ended up getting deals elsewhere, or people end up seeing them. You got what I'm trying to say? So, like, to go all the way around, basically, before completely move on, I just want to say, like, maybe if any up and coming music artist is watching this, yes, we've got social media. Yes, you've got your obviously your social media page on all of these platforms, but I feel like if you're an up and coming, you know, music artist watching this conversation now, I feel like maybe you should give like some of these shows like a go, even if you're not gonna win it, but for just exposure. Because what are your thoughts on that exposure, just in general?
I mean, exposure helps you massively.
Yeah.
So it's like, if you can get through, if you're talented, innit? So regardless if you're going to make it long term, even if you get through, like you said, you're going to get your exposure for your talent. Do you know what I mean? So whether you get in or not, when you leave, you're still talented. You still go on and do other stuff. But go and get your exposure if you can. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
You get what I'm coming from.
Put yourself out there.
Yeah, exactly. And be authentically you, don't just switch up.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. I've seen a lot of people going there, you know, but it seems like they're looking for a specific voice.
A specific voice.
Yeah, and even when that, you know, they find that person getting through, they say they're gonna be all for him, but then there's only a limited amount of time that they'll be working with you.
Yeah.
It's all you, really.
Yeah.
Well, see, that's the thing. So it's like you might as well just be yourself, innit, and let people see you who you are.
Yeah.
Hey, freedom.
Because the few that has won, I mean, some of them have had to find their own managers and groups that they have been formed. You know what I mean? You don't really hear from them as much now.
Yeah, there's a couple of them, and some of them had amazing voices. You know what I
This is
mean?
what I'm
It's
saying,
like, what happened? Like,
Arthur, yeah,
oh my god, I love James Arthur's voice. His voice is amazing.
Oh, James Arthur.
Yeah.
Big up my nigga James Arthur, man. Hey, he looks different now, though.
Yeah, he does actually.
Hey, you know who I get upset about?
Who?
You know what? You know, I'm not gonna say nothing too crazy.
Is it a she or he?
No, it's a he. It's a he.
Okay.
But somebody basically upset me. Not like that, but in terms of like this guy I'm about to say, yeah. Obviously he came out, he's gay now, all of these things.
Okay.
It's like his brand completely changed.
Okay.
Sam Smith.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, remember
Sam
this?
Smith
You get me? Remember when he first came out?
Mm-hmm.
These, you see, he had obviously a beautiful voice, but you see the songs that was giving us.
Thank you. I said this to someone the other day. I said he reached a point.
Bro, he made me want to cry. The Sam Smith
Really?
that I see now compared to brother, he upset me, man.
Because he's branched out to a different...
I know he's branched out. Obviously, he's chilling with them LGBTQS man, them obviously chilling with them man there, but just in terms of like, you see his music, the way he just music like just changed drastically. But yeah, go on, Jalisa.
I don't think he had to go that route. He was so top tier. Do you know what I mean? He had a James Bond song. It's not an easy thing to do. An amazing voice. Like it's like you basically could go away for a year and a half and still come out with an album. And people are gonna wait to hear it. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
You don't need to do all that commercial stuff. You're Sam Smith. Like, do you know what I mean? So it just shocked me. And yeah, the music don't hit the same, unfortunately.
Yeah.
When you go commercial, like entertainment,
Yeah.
a lot of
And even
people coming up to you, your brand will change because they expect so much and want so much.
the change, I mean, all of us, like, we agree that change is fine, but I feel like sometimes when the change is too drastic, it's like, brother.
But you see, when you're under a contract,
Yeah.
it's a different type of ballgame. Not to say that he may have been on one, but who knows? You know what I mean?
I mean, but he was putting out some quality tunes for
Yeah.
oh
That's
my
what I'm
days.
saying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.